Hey there, and welcome to exercise number 28. In this one, we need to write a function called getHighestPaidEmployee that receives two parameters. The first one is called employees and is an array of objects representing employees of a company. Each has the following properties: a name, a department ID, and a salary. Now, the second parameter of our function is department ID, which is a string representing, you guessed it, a department ID. Now, the function should return the name of the employee with the highest salary in that specified department. If no employee exists in that department, we should return undefined. Now, below I have an example. So we got 4 employees: Alice, Bob, Charlie, and David, each of them with a department ID and a salary. And the department ID we care about is this one, A504. Now, the result should be David because we have only 2 employees in that department, David and Charlie, and David has the highest salary between them. Now, if you want to solve this exercise for yourself, click on the link in the description. If not, keep watching. I'm going to go here into the right side, into the code editor. So the first thing I want to do is find all employees in that department. So I'm going to say const employees in department is equal to, and I'm going to take all of the employees and I'm going to filter and I'm going to say employee, and I only care about the employees which have the department ID equal to the second parameter. So this one is going to give us an array with all the employees in that department. Now, let's handle the scenario in which this department has no employees. So I'm going to say if employees in department.length is equal to 0, return undefined. Okay, now we know we have at least one employee here, so let's find out the name of the person with the highest salary. So I'm going to say employee with highest salary, salary. I hope it's with one L, I'm not sure, but I think so. And we're going to take it by default. I'm going to assume it's the first one. Now, how am I going to find the employee with the biggest salary? Well, I'm just going to iterate through all employees in that department, and I'm going to compare them with this one. So here I'm going to do let, actually, not const. So we're going to do this. For, we can use a normal for here. That's fine. So I'm going to say for I is equal to 1. I smaller than employees in department dot length, I plus plus. And I'm going to say if employee with highest salary dot salary, if this one has a smaller salary than employees in department dot salary, so let's do it like this. We can do it, I mean, it fits, okay? Let's make this one bigger. So if the employee with the highest salary we found so far has a salary smaller than the current one, so employees in department of I.salary, then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to change it. So at this point, the employee with highest salary is this one. And by the way, just a quick note, I'm starting from 1 here because I already handled the first value. So I start by assuming the first employee is the one with the highest salary. So then I can only compare started from index 1. Now finally, I want to return employee with high salary dot name. Now let's test our function works. So I'm going to say console log get highest paid employee, and let's take employees from here, from the left, and we get David. That's perfect. Now let's see if we put here another one. Let's say A110. We get Bob. Is Bob the one with the highest salary in department A110? So we get Bob here, we get Alice, and yeah, Bob has the highest salary. Now this looks good, so let's test our function, and voila, it works. Cheers, and see you in the next one.